Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Michelle. Today I have a yoga practice for you focused on hikers and walkers. So if you've been out hiking or getting in some miles and some steps and your legs are feeling a little tight, this is a perfect practice for you. And this is a beginner friendly, advanced yogi friendly practice. So for everybody. We will be using a yoga block today for our practice, making our way into our first pose, which will be a supported hero pose sitting on the block. So having the block at its lowest level, I'm just going to turn sideways here, having the block in between your feet and coming to sit back on it. And having your knees and thighs about hip width distance apart. And just pause here, checking in with your posture. Tuck your tailbone under, so curling the tailbone under, shoulders over the hips. And you may already begin to feeling a stretch through the quad or through your shins, depending on how the body is feeling. And we're just going to pause here and take 5 breaths, breathing in and out through the nose. One more breath. Bringing the hands back behind you. You can have the fingers facing back or in towards you, or if this is too intense, you can always come up on fist, finding what works best for you or feels best for you through the wrist and the hands. Once you get there, send your chest forward, draw the shoulders back, and then curl the tailbone towards your knees. So sending the hips forward, keep opening up the chest. Maybe it feels good to drop the head back, or just keep it in a neutral position, feeling this in the quads, maybe still in your shins. Taking a few breaths here. One more breath. And then coming up, bring the hands to the floor by your thighs, and we're going to lift the knees gently. So we'll start with the right, lifting the knee, feeling that through the shin, the top of the foot, and then lowering it back down and switching to the left. And we'll take that a few more times on each side, seeing if you're able to lift the knee a little higher each time. Always being mindful though, please, if you have any ankle injuries or any type of injury, just be really careful and mindful of your practice. Let's take that one more time on each side. Good. Coming back to where we started. And now just shifting into tabletop. Take your block out from underneath and just set that off to the side. Tuck your toes under. Send your hips back towards your heels and taking a variation of a child's pose here, walking the arms out in front. Keep sending those hips to the heels. A nice stretch through the glutes, through the soles of the feet, as well as the upper body. Breathing in and out through the nose. Taking a big breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Sliding the hands in, coming up just a little bit, and then we're going to make our way right into a downward facing dog. So shift yourself forward, lifting up and back. Nice bend in the knees to start out here, and just shifting from one leg to the other, lifting one heel up and planting the other down as much as you can. Nice stretch to the hamstrings, the Achilles. And then pausing here in your downward facing dog. Take a big breath in, big breath out. Shifting your weight into your right foot, you're going to bring that left leg to the outside of your right foot. So bringing your foot down. Bend into your right knee as you press down through that left heel. Your right heel can come up off the floor. So really stretching into the Achilles on that left leg, through the calf. And then bringing that left leg back, and we'll switch over to the right. So right leg to the outside of your left foot. Bend into your left knee. Press down into that right heel to the mat. And coming back to center, downward facing dog, sending both heels towards the floor as much as you can. One full breath here. Rolling your upper body forward, coming onto the balls of the feet. Lower your knees to your mat. And bring the hands underneath the shoulders. We'll come into a few rounds of a cat and cow variation, one of my favorites. So you're going to inhale, come into your cat. So doming your spine, and then exhale, send the hips back nice and slow towards those heels. Feeling the stretch through the low back as well as the glutes and the feet. Inhale, come back up into your cat. Exhale to cow. Dropping the belly, looking forward. Toes are still tucked under. Inhale into cat. Exhale in it back, hips to heels. Inhale, coming back up, cat. Exhale, cow. Let's take that one more time. Inhale, cat. Exhale it back. Inhale, cat. Exhale to cow. Neutral spine, untuck the toes, and just tap the tops of your feet. And then swing the legs over to one side. Come to sit back. Send the legs right straight out in front of you. Shake them out. And then we'll bend that right knee. You're going to bring that right heel to your right glute. Left leg's going to stay extended forward. And opening up that right knee, that right thigh as much as you can. Take an inhale, lengthen up nice and tall, and then exhale, walking into a fold here over that left leg. Try not to lock the knee. Give that knee a little space to relax. You can flex through that left foot. Draw the shoulders away from the ears, down the back. Relaxing the jaw. Taking one more breath here. Coming up, and we're going to bring the hands back behind us at an angle, and you're going to send the chest forward, draw the shoulders back, curl your tailbone under. So now getting in the stretch into that right quad, similar to what we did on our block. Just pausing here, breathing here, 5 breaths. Last breath. And coming up, shift your weight over onto your left hip. We're going to bring that right foot around. Now bringing it to the inside of that left thigh. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, folding forward here. Really think of lifting and lengthening out of your low back. Draw the shoulders down your back so they're not up by your ears. You can flex through that left foot. Maybe you even hold on to your foot, to your ankle, or bringing the hands to your mat. One more breath here. And coming up, and we will switch to the other side. So extending your right leg out, left heel is going to come to that left glute, opening up that knee as much as you can. Flexing through your right foot, walking into a fold here. Making sure to not lock that right knee. Taking a full breath in, full breath out. Coming up out of your fold, bringing the hands back behind you at an angle. Tucking the tailbone, curling that tailbone under, send the hips forward, chest forward, shoulders back. Keep a flex in that right foot. Last breath here. Good. Coming up, shifting onto that right hip, bring that left leg around to the inner thigh of the right leg. Flex your right foot. Inhale, lengthen up nice and tall. Exhale, reaching towards that right foot. Again, doing your best to not lock the extended leg knee. Keep reaching out of the low back. Shoulders down the back. One more breath. And coming out of this fold, send the left leg forward. Give both the legs a little wiggle, a little shake. Coming down onto your back. Send the legs all the way up. Point and flex through your feet. Rotate through the ankles. Good. Keep the legs extended. Bring your right leg over your left thigh. So the thighs are crossed. And now you're going to drop your feet down. This is reclined shoelace pose. And holding on to the feet or the ankles or the knees, letting those knees fall in towards you and feeling this mainly in that right hip, glute, sending the feet away from one another, breathing into your belly. One more breath here. Release the hands, send the legs back up, and then we'll just cross that left leg, left thigh over the right, dropping the feet down. And feeling this in that left hip. Definitely a little more intense on this side for me. Just breathing into the intensity to allow it to release. Last breath here. Release the feet, legs back up. Once again, point and flex through your feet. Rotate through the ankles. And then let's hold a flex here, toes towards you. Really get into those Achilles and calves. 3 breaths. Last breath. Good. Bend the knees, feet to your mat, extending the legs all the way out, coming into our Shavasana. Take the legs nice and wide, the feet nice and wide. Let the feet and the legs just open up, falling out to the side. Take a big cleansing breath, filling up your whole body. Open mouth, exhale. Allowing any tension or stress or tightness that was held in the body, letting that all go right now. And inviting in a nourishing breath, bringing in fresh oxygen to the body. Open mouth, exhale, cleansing any stagnant or stale oxygen and energy. Bringing movement back into your body. Wiggle your fingers, your toes, your wrists, your ankles. Rocking your head side to side. And bringing your feet to your mat. Hugging the knees in. Take a few rocks side to side. Rolling over to one side and making your way up to an easy seated pose. And let's close our practice with some gratitude today let's bring the palms of the hands together at the heart. Gratitude for what our bodies allow us to do on these adventures of hikes and walks and these steps and miles that we put on our feet and that our legs withstand and our body withstands. Thank you, body, for all that you do for me every day. Let's take a big breath in and a big breath out. Thank you so much, my friend, for choosing to practice with me today. I hope this practice served you and your body well. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, if you hit that subscribe button, that will really help me and my channel grow. I'm looking to build my channel. And leave me a comment. Let me know how you're feeling. And I look forward to practicing with you again soon. Namaste.